Sorry, we have some international participants as well who wants to know more about it. So I'll do it again. Sorry for that. So it will take few more minutes. Basically, this orientation is to know the international NASA International Space App Challenge related with COVID-19. So there will be special challenge on COVID-19 during May 30 and 31st. It will be 48 hours virtual hackathon, which will be held through a specific website dedicated to this program, which I will explain. My name is Suresh. I'm a local leads for Itari and Pokhara, and also a chairman at Nepal Astronomical Society and national outreach coordinator at IAU. So this presentation will give you some idea on how you will be able to participate and understand the program. So let me share something about NASA Space App Challenge, COVID-19 Challenge. It is a special edition of NASA Annual Space App Challenge that is usually taking place in October since 2018. It used to take place in April during 2012 and until 2017. It will be a virtual one, and it will be held in 6 different regions. So please make sure that it will not be taking place at your country or at your cities particularly, but if you are registering through the platform, then you will be required to choose one of the 6 regions, like Africa and Middle East, East Asia and Pacific, Europe, Latin America and Caribbean, North America, or South and Central Asia. So as I said earlier, it will be 48 hours virtual hackathon where participants from around the world will create virtual teams and use Earth observation data to develop solutions to issues related to COVID-19 pandemic. So it's open to everyone. So what I found personally is when we talk about hackathon, people think that hackathon is only for the coders. It will only for the IT professionals, but unlike different other hackathons, it is really open to everyone. So we actually want to encourage everyone on board to join who have creative ideas, who wants to do something and get global exposure, sharing their ideas, meet with people. So it's really a nice program to uplift your thinking and to team building spirit, and to really start your global collaboration, starting from your local and regional and country specific collaboration. So there will be a quick overview. I'll be presenting quick overview on how you can join. You can join particularly through the website. There's a specific website, and before I share that, I would like to share something about it. Okay, and so there are 4 thematic areas for this COVID pandemic Space App Challenge. So before we start, we need to know these 4 thematic areas. That's the thematic areas are learning about the virus and its spread using space-based data, local response and change and solution, impacts of COVID-19 on the Earth system and Earth system response, and economic opportunity, impact and recovery during the following COVID-19. So there are 4 different thematic areas where you actually focus on, and based on that, you can choose out of 12 challenges that has already been published in the website, and choose one of them and start working on your ideas. So there are 12 different challenges, like Quiet Planet, Light the Earth, Food for Thought, A World Away, where there is a link, there is a way, a new perspective, SDG and COVID-19, Purify the Air Supply, Isolation Solutions, the art of it all, and also the human factors and the integrated assessment. So while sharing these things, please make sure that there is no academic qualification, no restrictions on your academic qualification, no restrictions of age. There is no restriction on age. So anyone who are interested, who think they can participate and be a part of this challenge and bring solutions, are qualified. Anyone, okay? So it's open to all. It's really open. It's not like specific to the particular group. And before, like, okay. So with this, then how can you join this challenge? So There are certain instructions that are outlined based on experience dealing with people who really want to join but struggle to do that. It takes nearly 3 to 5 minutes. I request you all, if you have not done it yet, please follow me and complete your registration. Step first is go to covid19.spaceappchallenge.org. Space, go to covid19.spaceappschallenge.org. Then sign up with your details. Okay, I'll wait for you guys. It takes a few minutes. So by the time you can post your queries, please do it if you haven't done it yet. I guess you are doing that. So when you sign up, you will get an information in your email asking to verify your email. Okay, so when you are asked to verify, please verify your email. And then again, it will be asked, when you verify, you will be notified that your account is verified. Then most of the time, most of the interested people who reach out to me, I found that they did this and they stayed back, thinking that there will be notification coming up, emails, and they can start doing. This is where the blunder happened. Okay, so once you verify your email, verify your account in covid19.spaceappschallenge.org, you actually provided your username and password. With that username and password, you should log into this website again. Okay, so second step is visit this website, covid19.spaceappschallenge.org, and log in with your username and password, and choose South Asia and Central Asia for the people who wants to participate in South and Central Asia. For example, if someone wants to participate in North America and they are from that region, they can choose that region. So choose your region as South and Central Asia. For the people from this region, they can choose this. And then you have to register again. There is one message coming up in your dashboard. You have specific dedicated dashboard in that website. Register yourself. Click on that register myself for this reason. And once you click on that, you'll again get an email confirming that you are registered for that reason. Okay, am I clear until now? If you have any questions, please write me in the chat box. I'll be happy to answer, because it's really important. I found most of the people are confused doing this. Okay, they did the first part, they registered, they verified, and then they waited for the response. It's not like that. Once you verify, you have to go and log into your system. There are many informations waiting for you. It's not that the information, yeah, it comes like there was boot camp last night and I got email for that, but you should go and log into your system. In covid19.spaceappschallenge.org, you can actually log in with your username and password, not the one, your email or something, the one you provided during your sign up time. Okay, you put that username and password and log into the system and choose your particular reason. Until and unless you choose your reason, you cannot participate in this challenge. Please make sure it should be clear. It is outlined in frequently asked questions documents provided under your email, under your dashboard. When you log in, you will see that in the account section. Make sure that you must choose the reason. Without choosing your reason, you cannot participate. Okay, it's not possible. So you must choose your reason. Okay, so after choosing, then once you click on that, you should register yourself in that region. There is one message coming, and you should click on that, and you can be registered for that. Then only your first thing, the first preparations are done. Then you can wait for something. If there are some boot camps are going on, you may get notifications in that particular reason. If there's something that we are discussing and we want to send you a message, we can send in that particular reason. So the problems and the queries might be different in different reasons. So There might be some problems in some areas and other problems in some other areas in different regions. So based on that, we are able to push message and information. So you must register to this. I hope it's clear by now. So let's go to another. I have another slides I have prepared. This is all mobile screenshots. You can see first what you need to do is you can see that, if you see, you can see that you can go from mobile phone also. You can go, you need to choose browser. So I have this Chrome, so I use this. So you can go to the browser, and then you can search COVID-19 Space App Challenge to register. And then you find this, and then you can scroll and you can register yourself, and you will get like this. Once you sign up, you'll get like this: welcome to Space App, please verify your account. And then you need to click on this link to verify, and then it says welcome to Space App. Okay, after that, once you are verified, you need to log into the system again, COVID-19.Space App Challenge, and providing your username and password. And then you need to go to the region and choose the region you are interested to participate in. And with it, that when you register for that region, you will be actually guided to provided a list of local hosts in that particular region. For example, if you find me as listed as Itari, Pokhara, Nepal, and my email address is office@Nepal Astronomical Society. If you click on that, actually you are able to send me email. Okay, if you go to there, and there are a list of local hosts for any reason. Like for example, if you are registering from East Asia, so you will see, once you register to that region, you will see the list of your local hosts, and while clicking on their name, the section, you will be actually able to write them and ask for help if you're confused. Okay, so about this is just for registration. So registration also have some complications if you are not doing it properly, and most of the people are actually stuck in that area. So they are not coming in this section. So this is the second step. For me, from my experience, this is the second step. So you should remember that the main website, everything we are doing is covid19.spaceappschallenge.org. For anything that I still have to update this nepalastronomicalsociety.org/space apps, but I'll be putting information there as well. So for those people who are participating from Nepal can write it down. And the information posted there might be helpful for other people from other regions as well. So it's open to all, and I look forward for feedback to making it more readable and informative as possible. Okay, so about the preparation, you have time to prepare until May 29, because the challenge starts at local time 9 in the morning of that particular region, particular country. Like for Nepal, it will be 9 a.m. in the morning for us. Okay, so we still have to discuss how we are going to organize this with global team, but it will be through the website, and the challenge starts at 9 local time in that morning, 30th morning. So once you register, you should start discussing the themes and challenges with your friends. If you really want to build teams and work with your peers, your colleagues, and come up with new ideas to solve the problems, and help them to sign up and register. As you are attending this orientation, you must have get some insights how to do this. Then you should be able to share this with your colleagues and friends and families around, and seniors or juniors who really want to participate in this. Then form a team using rocket.chat. So that will be open after May 25. So we'll be opening this chat room. That is again will be embedded in covid19.spaceappschallenge.org. So all you can do is logging into that system. You must log into your that website with your username and password. So keep that information, carefully. So give name to your team. You can form a team, and while naming a team, you can have very fancy name. When you name it, just choose such name that thinking of for next couple of more challenges, or maybe that team in future will be your business hub, will be your scientific group. We never know. So choose name in such a way that very very easy to remember, clear reflections of your team spirit and ideas you're working on if possible, or maybe you can have some reflections of your locality or area through that name. So choose the name of your team wisely, and choose one of the challenges to work on during the virtual hackathon. Okay, you should choose that. So join and watch bootcamp videos to get familiar with the Space App's global environment. So when you log into the system, you actually see the challenges, the boot camps, my account, log out kind of stuff. So go to that bootcamp tab, and there are different videos listed which you can watch, like for example Open Data 101, navigating through the Space Apps Hackathon. So I strongly encourage you, those who haven't participated yet in Space Apps before, so encourage them to participate and to log into the system and watch those videos. Those videos are actually available on NASA Space App Challenge official YouTube channel, but you can access them through this bootcamp, the website as well. So you might be confused looking which videos are official or where to look. Just log into the system with a username and password, and go to boot camps to watch the videos. So until May 29, there are several sessions, several experts are giving their inputs on how you can form team, how you can work on different ideas, how you can team up. So I strongly encourage you to watch those videos in the bootcamp. Okay, so so where do we do this hackathon? So this is the most frequently asked questions to me. I guess by now you might have known about it, but again, this is the site. So the hackathon will take place here. Okay, so you'll be reporting, you'll be getting information and everything in this website. So please make sure that you log into the system time enough on and see. So this is the place where you should go. This is a virtual space to collaborate, to find friends, to work on ideas, to share your work progress and everything during hackathon, virtual hackathon, and before learning. So everything is put in this website. Everything has been put in this website. So you just go there. Once you register, sign up and confirm and register for a particular reason, you will be able to log into the system, and then you can explore different resources available in the website. So every resources will be available in this website. So you should make sure that you do this. So what do we work with? This is another thing that I got. I was asked by many people. It's because we actually working with open data. So open data is not. There are different bootcamps videos as well, which gives you more ideas on the bootcamp section. So you just watch them. But in short, the open data are not the data, they are publicly available. Open data means those data which can be used for any purpose by anyone. There's no restrictions, there is no age thing. So you can do that. And you can work on different data. So available data, there are codes, there are APIs, there are different things data. So there are different data that is put for as open by NASA, ESA, the European Space Agency, JAXA, Japanese Space Agency, Canadian Space Agency, and the French. So these space agencies has partnered to provide us during challenge to look for the solution for pandemics, COVID-19 pandemics, using open data. So they will be providing us the data, and again those data will be accessible through that website. So as I explained, you can access from these sites. So you should be able to log into this, and you will get some links, some hints to go to particular data sets, particular areas. There are millions of data, so be ready to explore. Beforehand, I give you some quick overview so that it helps you how to work on. So what kind of open data we'll be working on? You can check the different platforms. So this one is from Open NASA. So open data and NASA, you can say data.nasa.com, code.nasa.gov, and api.nasa. So it's not only data. So there are codes, there are APIs you can modify. There's open means you can download, you can modify, and you can prepare it on your interest. So there are different things. So all we want is your innovative approach to bring something new out of these informations and data available. Okay, so there are different open data from ESA, JAXA, and CSA and CNIS. So I strongly encourage you to find a way to try to look into this data, from ESA, JAXA, and CSA and CNIS. But don't worry about that. You'll be able to access this data through a web platform, that covid19.spaceappschallenge.org. Okay. Last, for any support, I'm here to support you. So I really find these programs helpful to the youngsters, to anyone who wants to bring innovative ideas and give solutions, unique solutions to the world, and try to solve the global problems, working locally and through collaborative approach. So I'm here to support you as possible through my knowledge, our network, our office resources. So we are open to queries and comments and feedbacks and all. We are open, we are giving support 24/7 as possible. So please feel free to write an email regarding this space app to office@nepalastronomicalsociety.org, wherever you are. So don't bother if you are not from South and Central Asia, you can't write us. Don't worry, you can write us. And because the platform is same, the idea is same, we are working for the global problems, we are working for a solution. It's just a technical, the separation for us to make it more compatible, more organized, but that doesn't mean we can't communicate to each other. So we are open to anyone who wants to learn from us, who want to share with us, who wants to approach for help to us. Nepal Astronomical Society is open to everyone. So please feel free to write. Okay. With this, I would like to conclude this, my short presentation. Now I'll be taking questions from you guys if you have any which have not been covered in my presentation. So I saw there are lots of questions coming up in chat box. Let me see. So what kind of open source collaborative projects? It's from Nikesh Pastola. So open source is collaborative projects. There are 12 different challenges and 4 different themes. So you should first think of those themes, and based on that, those challenges, and there will be a more detailed, subsections within the challenge will come later on. So make sure that you start on a theme and a challenge, and then start working and looking for the relevant informations beforehand, so that it will be easy for you to go on. Okay, so Bharat says actually, okay, listen, you will be working on the challenge, designing something, creating something, your project, and submitting. Okay, the open source, you will be directed to open source data. Now you have your challenge set, so you can choose one of them. Like for example, the isolation environment, there was one. Yeah, so you choose that, and then you can come up with your solutions. So there are different themes, right? So you choose from those challenges, and out of those data, the data available, the open data, you try to propose your solutions, how we can get rid of this COVID-19 pandemic, like whether it's economic, whether it's health, whether it's psychological, whether it's like educational, or you can come up with your solutions and which you can submit, okay, for competition. It's a global competition as well. There will be global nominees, there will be global winners. So the world wants your ideas. So you'll be working on it and proposing your solution to problems. So you pick up the problem, you choose a problem out of the challenges. There will be problems coming up. You can choose your problems, and then you propose your solution within 48 hours. And you have to upload, you have to share that one. Okay. Yes, anything work. I mean, we need your idea. So it's not necessary you have to write it in code form. You have to code it. Even if you prepare some chart, even you draw, with pencil or pen, papers, write and in copies, and you want to show us that it works. We want your ideas. The world is looking for your ideas. So better you collaborate with some coding people, some artists, or you can even record your video like in a storytelling form. You can make a video presentation. You can explain the process. You know, we need to know how you come up with that idea. So why you think that the problem is really a problem, and why you think that your solution is a better solution to solve that. And you have to do this within 48 hours. It's a real world challenge. Okay, thank you. So if there are any queries, please, PowerPoint works. Okay, so some concrete, Nime says, please give us some concrete examples of interesting works done in the past. Well, you can have a look into the list of past global nominees, global winners, and in the previous website, if you go to the spaceappchallenge.org, you can actually access the past archives of projects. So you just go there and explore. Yes, submission is also through covid19.spaceappchallenge.org. Okay, well, if you are videos that we will open, we will tell you how to submit later on. So information will come up. So everything will be communicated to you. So you can do that. Yes, Vinod Shrestha says, if we are using NASA's open data API, then my question is that how can we solve the COVID-19 pandemic? I'm not concise in this part. Well, that's how we need to collaborate. It's not an individual task. You should find how the COVID-19 pandemic itself has brought many social It's not a single problem. It's very complex. There are economic concerns, there are health concerns, there are educational concerns, there are social structural concerns. So choose out of 12 challenges and you can come up with some solution. So partner, find friends, collaborate, team up, and come up with your ideas. Don't think that you can do alone. So you should be able to work in a team. One presentation will be live. Yes. So live submissions, you might be able to, we will give you an option to submit your work. So there will be platforms again open through COVID-19 spaceappchallenge.org. So you'll be able to submit through that platform your work. Okay. So you'll be able to update, you'll be able to submit your work through that platform. So everything we are doing is covid19.spaceappschallenge.org. So I hope it is clear by now. Let me take other questions. There are like your project videos will be there. Even your project itself can be a video form. Your project report, your solution can be in terms of API, in terms of code, codes. You can have some compilations. You can generate something. So we need to know what you are working on, and we need to know how you're working, so that the judges will be able to understand your work and evaluate accordingly. Okay. And whenever you're working, your teams is working, do not forget to put hashtag space apps and hashtag NASA Nepal, so that for NASA Nepal, we'll be able to track you. For space apps, our judges will be able to track you. Okay. So we should be able to track you and look into what you're working on. We are watching you. And then that will actually help you to share your information, share your project and progress within those 48 hours to us. Even if you start working on it, you start teaming up. If you do some tweets, if you don't do some Facebook shares or Instagrams or any social media share, please use hashtag space apps and hashtag NASA Nepal. Okay, that will help us. If you want help from us, that we'll be able to see what you're doing. Otherwise, it will be very difficult. The participants for teaming up, Dharmanath says, how many participants can make a team? It's typically team is from 2 people to 2 person to 6 person. So the ideal team size is 2 to 6. So you can team up like that. So don't put 10 people in team. 2 to 6 is a good one. 48 hours, it's yours. It's not that your turn will come. Once we say the start, there will be some lectures again, virtually, like the boot camps are there. There will be some sessions going on you have to attend, where we will be actually briefing you, giving you some information about how you can access data, and then you can choose the things and work. So I'm just preparing you guys to move ahead beforehand, so that you will more comfortable participating in the campaign, okay, in the challenge. So it's not that your turn will come. Everyone works simultaneously, every team. Like for example, when we do events here, so during evaluation time, you have to wait for your turn. Like we do like time by time, 5 minutes, 10 minutes presentation time. But since it is going to be a virtual, so we will be probably asking you to upload your work and evaluate that way and give our results, inputs. So it will be simultaneous. Well, you know, to have your team, you must find someone. It might be from your college, it might be from your group, your community, or from other places. So try to find someone to team up with you who is also interested to work on your ideas. If you have already decided on which challenge you are working on and which theme you're working on, then you can shout through Facebook or to Instagram or Twitter that you have decided to work on these ideas, and you want partners to work on their ideas. So that way, if there are people who are interested to work with you, they might be getting back to you. Okay, so learn to find solo participations. We don't encourage. It's possible, but we don't encourage because it's about collaboration. Okay, solo, your one brain is not enough to discuss ideas. So for discussions, at least we need two brains. So one single brain cannot discuss itself. So we need two brains. So how do we inform George about the projects? It will be inform you later on. So today's session is particularly to guide you how you can register and make sure that you're getting information, and to make sure that you're on board, that is actually registered, because those people who register and waited for emails, they were actually not registered because they have not registered for a particular reason. Even they choose the reason, they have not registered, clicked on the register for this reason, and they were not confirmed registered participant for that reason. So my intention of running this orientation was to give you an idea and make sure that everyone is on board, everyone is registered, so that they can get into the challenge. About submitting the projects, it will be through the platform since it's virtual. So we will giving you access to some platforms again within the COVID-19 spaceapps.com.org, and you'll be able to submit there where the judges will evaluate. Okay, so through that platform. Well, if your my account section is not working, try to log in again. There was some errors. I informed global team and it was solved for me. So I tested in this morning. You can try again, and if not, that you can. There is again a way. If you are still facing the same problem, you can write office@Nepal astronomicalsociety.org with your problem, screenshot of your problem, so that we can help you to sort it out. Okay. So whenever you got issues, just take a screenshot and share through email, in detail in writing. So what actually happened, what did you do, and what happened, and why you can't access. So that helps you to understand your problem and act, try to solve your problems immediately. Otherwise, it will be complicated. Okay, so I think most of the virtual class and virtual session has not been expected for different circumstances. How will we? Sorry, I mean, if you want to participate, there are certain standards for this. So virtual classes are being done. The boot camps are running. If you want to learn, you have to find a way. You can buy some data packs. You can find some internet solutions to join those sessions, to watch these videos. Without doing this, you will not be able to learn the process. And without knowing the process, you will not be able to contribute and come up with some ideas at the end of 48 hours. Okay, so you need to find that. That's another challenge for you, the additional challenge out of 12 challenges. Okay, so that's another challenge which you have to find a way to solve it. Okay, Mandil Lavati says, my question is, how can this virtual challenge take an effective approach, since mostly you people like me has challenge managing and collaborating? That's another challenge. We should learn to collaborate. We should learn to share our ideas, and we should learn to approach people. That's how we can start collaborating with people. You cannot sit and you cannot expect someone reaching you, and asking you for help and joining, and just, it's not like spoon feeding. You need to approach people. You need to share. There are social media platforms where you can shout, we can share about these programs. You can look for people. There might be people next door to you, who is also interested, but because of you guys don't communicate, you might be not able to collaborate to each others to look for these global solutions, to work on this problem. So learn to communicate. The biggest problem for most of the people is they don't know how to communicate, and they don't communicate at all. So communicate, and communicate, I would say. And for managing, yes, collaborating, first you need to communicate, you need to share. Some people say, okay, I'll be able, I have interest. If you approach your friend and he or she say, or others say, I'm not interested, I don't like it, then let him or go. I mean, it's not that you can force. Most of the time what we do is we force our people to join our ideas. It's not necessary. So it's like we need to find people to have in the team who are really, really interested, rather than who just drag them in because they are our friends. If they are our friends, as well as they are interested to work on it, then it will be good. Okay. It will be the international judging, because as I said earlier, it will be the regional one. It's not the locally specific. As a local leads, I'm here to help you with my expertise as possible with our team. But it's not, the event is not actually a local one. Like we'll be hosting the Italy one and Pokhara one in October. It's not like that. It's at regional level. So South and Central Asia. So it will be judged in that one. We might be get involved in judging. That's a different story, but it will be on regional level. Please make sure that. So it's not at a local level, but we want your local solution embedded. So we want your approach to look for the local solutions. That is also one of the themes of the challenge for you. Yes, that local time, there will be different, because you see the time differences are different, and global team is working really, really hard. There will be the, like as we said, that the hackathon will start at 9 in the morning on the challenge day. Probably will have the recorded sessions loading and accessible in that time, because mostly the things are coming in the same way, like whether it's US or North America, or this Middle East, or South and Central Asia, East Asia. So the things might come in the same way. So it will be available, accessible on the challenge day, and you need to follow that, the procedures, and design your stuff and submit as per the instructions. So as I earlier said, the instructions, following instructions and paying very clear attention, paying attention is crucial on this. If you don't pay attention on the instructions coming to your email, and if you don't access your dashboard, and if you don't look into the information carefully, if you don't work with your friends beforehand to collaborate and come up with some solutions, choosing some of the challenges, then it might be very difficult for you to work on during challenge time. Bootcamp message, sometimes it's come, sometimes it doesn't come. Dipsa, you can log into your system and go to bootcamp. There are video listed on different dates. Those videos, the bootcamps which are already which were already premiered, you can choose and watch that. It's available in the website as well as in our YouTube channel. Those which you are interested, you can subscribe, and you can see the premiere time. And when you go to that bootcamp link, it will tell you when that bootcamp will be premiere. Like the time, and you can mark that in a calendar. You can write down, and you can attend that one. So that way you can participate. Probably yes. So all I can say at this moment is let's discuss how we get into the system first, which is pretty required at this moment. So everyone should onboard before 24th or 25th, because on 25th we started opening registrations from May 12th. and it's already 24th. So from tomorrow 24th, 25th, there will be opening the chat rooms where you can chat and look for your collaborators. So you'll be actually able to interact with people who have registered in our system through that chat room. That means you are actually discussing with the people who have registered their interest, who have registered through our platform to know that they have interest, they want to participate. So it's not like that you will be looking through people outside and asking for interest. You'll be actually interacting in Rocket Chat. You'll be actually interacting, as far as I know, with people who have already registered for this reason. So you'll be able to collaborate. If you are some other region, so you'll be interacting with your people registered for that reason. So it will help you to build your team, share your ideas, which I outlined before in brief. So you can go in that way. So I will be uploading this video as a reference for you guys and others. Those are the videos will be uploaded. The bootcamp videos are being uploaded in NASA Space App Challenge official website. So you can go and check over there. So if anything that is coming from our site to guide you all, we'll be uploading that in our channel as well. So you can check our YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed it yet, please go and subscribe. Go to website and look for Nepal Astronomical Society and subscribe our channel. And don't forget to hit on the bell icon so that if we upload something, you'll get notified. Yes, exactly. Dipsa has rightly pointed to everyone. So Space App Challenge, maybe the people who are going for global nominees and all from these locations who might be able to upload there. But the first thing is we need to get on board. I find that many people are not aware of this platform and they are not able to understand, and they are waiting for the emails, and they are saying after registering and verifying they are staying relaxedly, relaxed, and then they're waiting for emails, and they're missing a lot. So there has been already a few interesting boot camps like Data 101, navigation through the NASA Space App Challenge. Those are really nice videos out there. You can check 8 minutes and about 25 minutes. So within this 40 minutes time, roughly, you'll be getting a clear overview how you can work on this and how you can team up and work on the data. You can always do that, but the chat room is for your purpose. The chat room in that Rocket chat room is for people. It will be for the people who registered. Even that once you form your team, then you can start your chat room as well. No problem. But that Rocket chat will allow you to interact with people who shown their interest and registered through that platform. That means COVID-19.spaceappschallenge.org. Those people who registered there sign up for register for a particular reason. They will be put in a particular chat room as far as I know. So it's not open yet. So it will be open tomorrow. But as far as I know, it will be that way, so that the people who registered are able to interact to each other and then team up on particular ideas. So before that, I really want you guys to explore these themes and these challenges and look into some data and previous archives from 2012, the global nominees and global winners, so that you get an idea how you can go ahead in coming days. Yes, it will be evaluated, and there will be judges watching it, and we will be naming global nominees. Probably will be naming local nominees as well. People's choice. So we still don't know about that yet. Like we do that in a location specific one, but for this virtual one, I really don't know about that. But at global scale, yes, there will be nominees. There will be evaluation, there will be selection process. So make sure that you outline your ideas and you keep track of everything you are working on it, so that when judges can look into it, they get the idea, they understand your projects, and they are able to evaluate. If they don't understand what you are doing, they can't evaluate it. So you should make your projects readable and understandable. So if there are any more queries, please feel free to write. We still have a few minutes to go. Oh, okay. Aradhya Nepal said, after listening Space App Challenge, I thought we have to make a mobile application. Now I found I was wrong. Yes. So this is why I really wanted to host this orientation, because when I deal with people, even some people working in IT fields, they ask me, they wrote me back that when I share this information, oh, so we have to create a mobile apps and all. No, your project might be in the form of mobile app, but it can be also form of your this chart. It can be a form of video lecture. It can be form of some hardware, some software, so anything, but it should be related to the challenges and the problems outlined and your approach to solve that problem. So it's not only the mobile app. So that can be one solution. That can be one product. For yes, Rima says team register garnu parcha. Yes, you need to register individually. The platform is for individual registration. It does not allow team registration. But once you are done, with your registration through that platform, and you choose the particular reason and you register there as well, and you are able to participate and communicate with people who also have registered through the same platform. So that way you can build your team. So it's not necessary that if you don't find the colleagues who are interested to work on this at this moment, don't worry about that. You can find people again in that chat room. But I highly encourage you to share these information. We have posted enough information at NASO page on YouTube, on Instagram, Facebook, even website, and in LinkedIn. So please share this information to other people so that they can also register, and you guys actually collaborate through this Rocket Chat later on. Okay, so let me see. I can see some. Go down. Okay, yes, that you can go to the boot camps to learn more about it, and I strongly encourage you guys. Dharma says the session about that. I strongly encourage you and the potential your collaborators and anyone in this room at this moment, or those who are watching this video later on through YouTube, to go into the archives of previous challenges. That is where you get a clear idea and some overview how it works. So I strongly encourage you to visit those archives from 2012. It's a huge database, so you can go there and access those data. So I would be interested if I think I've covered some of the queries related to this. If you have anything specific on the registration process, on the team building process, on choosing the challenge, right challenge for you based on your expertise or interest, or how you can do, participate later on in the challenge, please feel free to write. As I can say, I shared earlier that the Rocket Chat will be open for team building purpose and interactions among registered participants on 25th of May. That may be our 26th, 25th of May of US time. So more details will come up. But at this moment, I strongly encourage you guys to go to the theme, go to the challenge page. The challenge page is also within that dashboard. And also, let me share this. Maybe I forgot to tell this. I strongly encourage you all to go to a file. When you register, you get a file called FAQ document. There's a link. If you click, you will be directed to the Google Doc, and please go through that information. It's really, really important to understand the process. Basically, it outlines what I've shared with you all now in a video form, but it has more information than that. So I strongly encourage you guys to go to that document and go through it. Well, the team registration will be open after 25th. Team registration team building will be done during a hackathon, not now. That means May 30 and 31st, as we do. in the in-person one. So I assume that it will be the same for this as well. So before that, you should build a good rapport with your colleagues, your collaborators. You share an ideas, and you guys have some sorts of understanding, so that when the boot camp, when the challenge will be open on 30th of May, and the session will be there for team building, you can immediately build your team and start working on it. Okay, yes, team building will be there, but for now you have to register individually. So you must register individually. Yes, the solution might be in the form of website as well. So let's say you find something that very missing, and which can be a good help to solve these problems of COVID-19 pandemic, and which is as a product, the product is in the form of website. That is also welcome. Like as I said earlier, it could be a mobile app, it could be a website, it could be a chart, simple chart drawn by colors and pencils. It could be some hardwares, it could be some hardware stuff, physical stuff, or virtual, anything works. So make sure that with your idea, just try focus on the challenges and the themes, and think of your proposal and projects beforehand, so that you'll be able to submit that during the challenge. Okay, so I hope this is very, very helpful to you all, I guess. If not, mm, I'll be more than happy to interact you guys with you all through this platform. Now we have a few more minutes, so we'll be closing this session. As I said, that it will be until 6:30, so we'll still have a few more minutes. If you want to ask, please write. Otherwise, we'll do wrap up of this session today. Yes, if you are thinking of some website, so you can show that not deploy, you can share something that actually the judges will be able to see it, and even you can deploy and you can test if it is possible, you can do that, you know. So it's really, as I said earlier, it's a really a good platform for you to get a global exposure in a single within a few hours. So it's like within 2 days you will be globally visible. So if you come up with some good ideas, so think of it. So it's really a good platform for you guys. Okay, so so is there anything left you guys want to ask? So it seems I'm talking, I'm the only one talking about this. So I hope this orientation remains fruitful. Is it helpful? Is it helpful for you all to understand how you can participate, how you can navigate through the website, and how you can actually take part in the hackathon during 30th and 31st? Okay. Okay, so I think if there are no more questions, okay, if we are thinking, I forgot the account passwords. When I try to recover, it says the password recovering link has expired, invalid. Our doubts are much clarified. Okay, I use, if you have that problem, please send me an email. Maybe I can guide you to the area, to person who can help you out. Probably our webmasters will be able to help you. Or you can also do the forget password, I think password recovery. Try to do that. If not, just let me know. I'll be happy to help you out. I got some IoT stuff there. Okay, if we are thinking about IoT devices, then can we come with ideas or prototype only? So you can come up with ideas. You can also come up with prototype. It's possible in 48 hours. It's up to you. Okay, but you should be able to demonstrate by any means what you actually wanted to tell us. So it should be clear. So it's yes, I'm on Facebook. You can get my email through that COVID-19 space apps challenges challenge.org. Go there and find me. If you write me from there, that will also copy will go to the global team and as well as to me. So if I'm not able to answer you on time, they will be answering you, I guess. So I strongly encourage you to contact me related to the space apps through that platform. Yes, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm in LinkedIn, I'm on YouTube as well. I have about 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. I don't have much video there, not many. Yes, I'm available on social media, so you can easily catch me. Even my phone numbers, I think. I don't know. Just Google. So if there are any other queries left, please feel free to ask. Okay. You just go Suresh Bhattarai. Let me, yeah, you should be able to find that. Uh, let me share that one. Uh, Okay, I think I will be sharing that through the piece as well. So thank you very much for joining us today. Thank you, everyone, and wish you all the best for the effective hackathon. And all the best for team building, and keep watching on this COVID-19 spaceappschallenge.org and also the national platforms. And don't forget to mention anything, whether it's queries or something that hash space apps or hash national Nepal, so that we'll track you back. We will be only able to track you with hash national Nepal. Space apps will be able for our global team. So all the best, and see you soon on Hackathon. Thank you.